What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you this week's patch notes recap. I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit raspy. Kind of fighting off a little bit of a cold after this week's drunk Hansing streams. I think my immune system was a little bit lessened than usual, so I do apologize for that. Anyways, let's jump in and see what's going on. Some pretty neat stuff, and if you have logged into the game already, the biggest thing is going to be the UI update changes. You're going to see the menus and boxes and everything has been reworked. I like it. I believe the general consensus from a lot of players is they don't like it. The biggest thing I've noticed is that game performance, the actual performance of the game with the new UI, is definitely improved. Like even the system that I use at work, which is much worse off than my home system here, it's running very well with the new setup. Yes, it's different, and when things are different, it takes a little bit of an adjustment period to kind of get used to it, but it's just graphic looks, you know, and I do kind of like the style in general. Anyways, let's take a look at events that's going on. They do break down the UI changes in the patch notes. We won't go through every bullet point on them, just log into the game and look at it, and then you'll know. So anyways, we have the new Mischievous and Fortunate event that's going on, and we have the Pouch of Fortune event. So the Mischievous event I have pulled up. We'll jump into that guy. Oh, different one. We're getting into that one too. There's no link to it. Okay, well, you accept a quest to kill some pumpkin ghosts and defeat Mischievous Jack. He appears from 22 to 7 o'clock in-game time, and you get cool rewards from him. I guess we're not going to find out what they are. So there you go. And that's going until November 7th. Also till November 7th. This one is really cool. It's really nice. Really nice event. Pouch of Fortune. Basically, it's just a grinding event, but it's much better than the other ones have been entirely. Oh, here's Mischievous. Sweet. So these guys... So these guys are your quest NPCs. You can see for each area that you can get them from there. And then you go find this thing that spawns at these certain nodes over here, and you get either an event Halloween gift box. You're also going to get contribution and, wow, recover 100 energy. That's kind of nice too. Anyway, here's what you can get out of it. Resplendent Alchemy Stone of Destruction, 40 Valk, Tungrad, Zarka, Ogre, Bazzi, Centaur Geath, Red Nose, Bags Muskins, Crescent, some Magic Crystals, other Advice of Valks. So looking at this list, it looks like you're going to be getting some free Cron Stones and Black Stones. So that'll be a nice little event. This one's actually really cool because if you're a grinder like myself in general, this is just added stuff, and they drop pretty frequently. Even fishing, actually, you get a decent amount of these while that's happening too. So the Rarity Pouch drops very frequently, and it's going to give you any one of these things in here: Black Stones, Hard Sharps, that Goldfish guy, Cron Stones, of course, Valk's Cry, Spirit Dust, and Memory Frags. This one can give you some or all of those things. Okay, so you can get multiples or some of all of this and just extra free stuff. It's just a bonus on top of what you're already trying to make grinding. So this is really cool. I was just shocked with the drop rate on these things so far. It's been really frequent. So definitely a fan of that event. The bonus back event is also starting. This event I have here, it is literally spend money and you get extra stuff. Now for the amount of, okay, so it's literally just that. If you spend over the next 2 weeks 1,019.99 pearls, you're going to get a free +4 expansion coupon. 2,000 to 59.99, you get some Artisans, Item Brand Spellstone, and some Elion's Tears that everybody already has infinite of from them being given away for every event. If you spend 6,000 to 12,000, so that's $60 to $120 worth of pearls, you'll get a value pack, and you'll get the Storage Butler. And if you're ready to spend between $120 to $180, you'll get a Golden Bell, Hedgehog, Halloween Mystery Box, and you'll get the Butler. These do stack, so you get all of the previous tier rewards plus these on up there, and then the highest tier being an additional Storage Butler and Transaction Butler, Blessing of Commissile, Book of Combat, and a Polar Bear. Here's the thing. If we were going to spend pearls on something anyhow, and when we look at the Pearl Shop update for this week, they do have some stuff that's like on sale and like worth getting. So I guess it's a nice added bonus for it. But I don't know that this is really going to incite people to just like, hey, let me go spend $180 on Black Desert Online today or over the next 2 weeks. But anyways, the Halloween Mystery Boxes, here's what you get out of those. You can actually get 1,000 pearls from it. The Bloody Outfit, the Skeletal Horse set, all the Halloween-y stuff they've been putting into the the game the last couple of weeks for the Pearl Shop updates. And you can also get Combat XP Scroll, Artisan Memories, a decent amount of them too. Inventory Expansion Coupon also available. Anyhow, there is that event, and continuing ones, the 2018 Halloween Escapade is still going, and so is the Lawrence Family Gift set, so free stuff to sell is there. The Step Seal event and the Cookie event are now ended. This giant text box here was about Node Wars. Essentially what was happening is they were finding bigger guilds that were participating in higher end Node Wars were also participating in the Tier 1 Node Wars, which was making it unfair for smaller guilds that are trying to get their feet moving. So this giant box about Node Wars literally just says that from now on, if you own a node higher than a Tier 1, you can't also get Tier 1 nodes. So yeah, or if you have a Tier 1 node, you can't have a higher node as well. That's it. That's literally what this all says. So there's that. They did change up max number of participants allowed for certain nodes, so those are there. There you go. Allegedly fixed a client crashing issue. We'll see about that. I'm sure I'll find a way to crash my game many times over the next week. Some game world fixes, yada yada. Let's scroll into the part where they tell us all the graphical fixes they fixed on the characters for a specific costume setting, just like every week. So yeah, there's that. I don't think there was a single actual class change. Yeah, just fix the awkwardness in the character's expression that appeared when lying down with the bloody dress equipped. I was really looking forward to that getting fixed, so I'm pretty happy about that. Fixed an issue where icons for the following items were not present in crafting notes. Event Halloween gift box will now be combined from 2017 will now be able to be combined or used. They did mention that last week in the known issues thing, so we kind of knew that was getting fixed for people that still had them left over. A couple fixes, and then we'll jump into Pearl updates after we go through the rest of these. This is also one of the major changes other than the UI that happened. Apparently they've reworked Mirmok Ruins. It was reduced from a 5-person party to a 2 to 3 member. They reduced the recommended AP to 240 because they nerfed the AP and DP of the monsters there as well. So you do get loot for 3 members, not for 5 now that it is considered a 2 to 3 member grind spot. Might be kind of fun to check that out duo with a friend or something like that without having to go through all the pains of setting up a group if your guild's not available. But anyways, there you have Mirmok Lookout and Mirmok Watcher will now be able to spawn Vararo. The chance to obtain loot is higher for Vararo compared to the other monsters. If you approach the Lookout or Watcher for the first time, 6 will spawn. When it springs up after spawning, its attack range will be displayed. The springing attack is much more powerful compared to its normal attacks. 10 seconds after they're spawned, and once less than 2 of them are remaining, an additional 6 will be spawned, and this process can be repeated up to 6 times. After they're spawned for the 6th time and 20 seconds pass, everything despawns, essentially. And then what else we got? It'll be destroyed if the target in combat moves too far away or disappears. They're just if both are destroyed, all spawned Vararos will also disappear. Looker and Watcher will be destroyed if the target in combat moves too far away or disappears, which it literally just said 2 lines above that. Watcher and Lookout will spawn Vararos for the first time, and 2 minutes pass, they will disappear regardless of how many Vararos have been despawned. And if they spawn Vararo continuously, you can choose the method of defeating Vararos only without hurting the Lookout and Watcher in your training. The AP and DP of monsters there were reduced by 15%. Following monsters at Mirmok Ruins will no longer inflict CC effect, those bad boys there. HP of these monsters was nearly doubled. And the following monsters have been changed to rare monsters, and HP has increased by almost 5 times the Lookout and Watcher. And since they spawn Vararo continuously, we recommend you do prioritize fighting the Vararo that are spawned. Following monsters will now guarantee the loot of degraded wood fragment times 1 for defeating them. The number of the wood obtainable is now as follows. Boom, you can see there. Ones that didn't drop it now drop 1. Ones that did drop it now drop 2. Or 1 to 2. Some of the monster Mirror Ruins have been relocated and fixed an issue where the blood is splattered on the floor or in mid-air for characters when inflicted. Hit from monsters would appear different in color. Excellent. A couple of quests added up, some new knowledge things to check out there, and then they talk all about the UI improvements to enhance convenience. It does look nice. The blur effect of remastered mode, which had been kind of nerfed upwards, like very blurry lately, has been adjusted, and then they just have a note in here that says, like, if you still see it blurry, turn the blur camera motion all the way down, and just run with that. It was very noticeable to me before the blur effect in remastered mode, since I just recently started to be able to play in remastered mode, and I haven't really noticed it much today, so positive overall. Fixed the issue where Halloween candy would recover 11 energy. Fixed intermittent issue where processing would not work when performing processing continuously while having enhanced weapon or defense gear as a processing material in possession. Fixed the issue where the blur effect is what I literally just talked about. So let's check out the Pearl Shop updates for this week. We have, with TwitchCon coming up this weekend, they had these before, the little Twitch bubbly air things that they're going to have around. They're good for 15 days. And also the Twippy balloons, you can get those for 1 loyalty. So there's that. This outfit actually looks pretty cool if you ask me. The lawn Ramhorn outfit is right there. And they've put on sale all the previous Halloween costumes that were available from years past. So if you want to pick those up, boom, there they are. You can spend $180 to get your highest tier bonus back reward coverage. Inventory expansion, it's all like 50% off, all the inventory expansion. So if you needed to get that, now is a good time. They've got the monster pet little bundle, guys, where you can get all these bad boys again. They bring these in around once a month or so, so that's nothing crazy new. The big hot one is right here. The weapon exchange coupons are back. So if you were thinking about re-rolling and didn't want to have to sell your gear to go and then buy new gear for a different character, now is your time. Go ahead and drop that 50 bucks and get you a new character, although it's probably gonna be 150 bucks if you want to change all 3. So there's that. Good news is you'll be very close to getting your tier 4 bonus back reward things. Aside from that, we got some daily located sales today on sales. That wizard pet thing that's been in. Sealed Book of Combat is tomorrow. Then we have the Mount All Skill Training coupon, the Golden Bell, Blessing of Combo, Sylve. I will be buying that one on Sunday because I always need those, and they'll be on sale. Why not get it cheaper? Fair's Queen of Might, and then the last one will be the Premium Horse Appearance Change coupon next Tuesday. And that is all the Pearl Shop updates. So there you go. There's that. Go spend the pearls. Keep the game alive. Get all these tier things and free stuff. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like for it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button to get notices when we do put a video out. This week, we have the Dregan Part 3 content series coverage is going to be out tomorrow, Thursday. And then on Friday is going to be some of the stream highlight videos. And other than that, I will be streaming later this week, prepping for Sunday's enhancing stream. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description below for the Twitch page, as well as the Twitter and Discord page. If you're interested in jumping into those things, they are there. That is going to be it for this video. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.